So if you use iCloud.com as your email service, or even if you don't use it as your primary email service but you have it from Apple, it's free, you can set up aliases, extra email addresses that you could use for a variety of purposes. Let's look at how to do this and why you might want to. So in order to set it up you want to go to iCloud.com in the browser. So go to iCloud.com, you log on with your iCloud credentials, your ID and password, and once you're in there you go to Mail. And this of course is the web-based version of Mail. You can go and read your email here, respond to email. It's useful especially if you have to access your email not on your own computer. But you can also go down here to Preferences and go to Accounts. And notice you have information about your email address here. You have the label that it's used. This is my iCloud email account. You have the name that's associated with this account. So you could change that to something more professional or less professional, whatever you want. And the email address. In this case it's a demo account I use for these tutorials. You also have Add an Alias. And you can see at the bottom here it says you have 0 of 3 aliases. So you can choose 3 aliases to use. So I'm going to add one. Now this is an email that's going to do something at iCloud.com. So let me go and say Gary R0001 and at iCloud.com. I'll stick with my name here. I can use a label, something like say shopping is a good one. So I use this for like online shopping accounts or an account I'm setting up at a store I've never shopped at before. And I'll hit OK. And it says it's created and you can see I've got it there. And I can switch between them here and I can see this email address here. Now notice I also have the ability to disable the alias. So right now any email sent to this email address will actually end up in my inbox just like an email sent to my main email address. It's an alias, not a new email address. It's not a separate account. It's just something somebody could send something to you using that email address and it ends up in your regular email address. So I can disable it. If I disable it what happens is somebody tries to send me something there, it will bounce just like the email address doesn't exist. So at any time I want I can disable these. I could also delete them and then from that point on anything sent there will bounce. So say if I'm asked to sign up for something, just a one-time thing, I want to have a throwaway email address, I can create an alias here. I can use it at one time and then maybe get back whatever I'm getting back. And because I don't trust the source maybe and I don't want to give my real email address, now I can go in and delete and get rid of that and anything they try to send to that email address will no longer arrive there. So I'll hit Done and now when somebody sends me something I'll get it here and I'll get it of course in the Real Mail app here on my Mac. So here's like the Real Mail app. Now let's see what happens when somebody sends me an email to that alias. You could see it arrived here just like if I had gotten it sent to my regular address. But I can notice here under To it is to that special email address. I can easily identify these. So it's handy if say you sign up on an online shopping site and then suddenly you get some emails from some sites you never heard of but they're using that special alias you set up. You know where they got that from. They got it from that shopping site. Now you can only have 3 of these at a time. So it's not like you could set a different email address up for every single site you sign up for. But it is handy when you need it for a special thing or maybe just kind of keeping things like maybe email newsletters or gaming accounts or something like that as a separate email address from your primary email address.